Morning everybody, it's your boy H. The ShowReel is back again, and today we are touching transfer business, Arsenal's transfer business. Now, we've been linked with quite a few players in each transfer window. Who's going in and who's going out? Well, we know a bit of who's going out, but who's coming in, we're not too sure of. As usual, we get linked with a lot of high-profile players and a lot of, other ones. So let's start this morning by mentioning Alberto Moreno. Now, Alberto Moreno is one of Liverpool's dead players. Now, we don't need to be taking Liverpool's dead players. By no means necessarily do we need to do that. In the Premier League, if you've been frozen out, it usually means that you're not good enough for their squad. So why would you be good enough for our squad? Moreno needs to be given a miss. Let him go somewhere else, and we'll continue our transfer business. Now, on the way out of Arsenal, rumors has it that Arsenal has slapped a 25 million price tag on Sead Kolasinac. Now, we know that Kolasinac is a half-decent player, but defensively he's got caught out a few times this season up and down that flank. 25 million for him is a decent business because when he came in, we got him on a free. So it's a bit of a profit there for Arsenal, and you know, usually Arsenal Football Club is not linked with profit in the transfer of players, but there's one for the books for sure. If we can get 25 mil for him, I see no reason why not sell him. There's better players out there that we can go for and spend that 25 mil. Now, this one, it took me by surprise, and I can't believe Arsenal, if this is true, I can't believe they're thinking about it at all, because I would just get rid of him like a shot. Granit Xhaka. Granit bloody Xhaka. Inter Milan wants Xhaka for 50 million. Now, I gotta ask myself, these teams are top teams in Europe. So what the hell do they see in players like Xhaka? But it must be something that they see when they are going in for that amount of money for somebody as dead as Xhaka. Last night, Xhaka gave away a ball which caused Ronaldo to score his third goal. And this is what we get from Granit Xhaka all the damn time. Some defensive frailties that causes us to lose a goal or get a penalty or concede a penalty or whatever it is. But this is Granit Xhaka all through. So for me, Arsenal, get rid of his ass. 50 mil is good. We can buy somebody decent for 50 mil and we'll be long gone, you know, and get rid of him short of Xhaka. Now, on the way in, we got a few players that are good prospects if it's true. We got Dani Carvelos from Real Madrid. He's fallen out of favor with Zinedine Zidane over there in Spain, and it looks like Real wants to get rid of him. Arsenal are interested, and I don't see why not, because I suppose he'll be a good replacement, or a half-decent replacement at least, for Aaron Ramsey. And then Arsenal again are back in, it appears, for Yannick Carrasco. Now, Carrasco moved over, he left Atletico Madrid and moved over to China, stating that he wanted to win things. But we all know when a player moves to China, it's usually because they got offered some big money over there, and they want to go over there and get some real paper in China. So in any case, he's another good player, only 25 years old. So he's another good player that Arsenal could possibly get. And he's confirmed that he wants to go back to Europe, and there is teams out there that wants him, but he can't. Well, there is one team that wants him, but he can't confirm who it is at this time. It possibly could be Arsenal, could be someone else, we don't know. Now, the Scottish left back, Kieran Tierney, is another one linked with a move to Arsenal. Kieran Tierney, he's done well up in Scotland over the last seasons. and he's linked with a lot of clubs down here in the south. I think Leicester wants him. Obviously, Leicester's got that tie with Brendan Rodgers. As you know, Brendan Rodgers used to coach up in Celtic, so he's got that tie. Tottenham are in for him as well. Arsenal are obviously in for him, and there's a lot of other clubs that are interested in him because he's a good young prospect there in the left back, and he will go a long way to replace Nacho Monreal. So yeah, I'm okay with that. Now, other news coming out the Arsenal camp is that Freddie Ljungberg will be leaving the under-23s at Arsenal Academy and moving into the first team, with Steve Bold going the other way. Now, for Freddie Ljungberg, that's good, because Freddie Ljungberg has done well with the under-23s, and he knows a lot of the players that's in the squad at the moment, the young and upcoming players. So I don't see a problem with that. He's brought through the likes of Emil Smith-Rowe and that. So Ljungberg is not doing a bad job down there in the under-23s. If you can apply that trade in the first team, then that'll be good. Steve Bold, on the other hand, I don't even see why we're keeping Steve Bold. Steve Bold is a part of Wenger's back team, and I think that Steve Bold is just not good enough to cut it. He had his time. He didn't do nothing with his time. He should have gone with Wenger. I don't know why they're keeping him, let alone putting him back down there in the under-23s, because I can't see anything good coming out of that. And even for him, he has no ambition, because literally he's getting demoted from a first team back to the under-23s. So that's a demotion. Find somewhere else. Find another team. Do your thing. Try to apply. No, well, actually, find another team and go fuck it up, basically, because it's just not good enough to be in Arsenal's backroom squad generally. So, yeah, that is the transfer roundup today on the ShowReel. Obviously, there's a lot more clubs going in for players that we've got, and we're going in for a lot of players out there, but I just keep it brief with the ones that interest me as an Arsenal fan, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So, you know the usual, we'll be back again with other information regarding the transfer window and so forth, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. So like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the other side on the ShowReel.